Well, I've got the Rossi 3-in-1 cut weld TIG machine here. I just had a bit of a go with the cutting with it on the plasma cutter. Now, this is a supplied regulator that came with it, but I didn't have the fittings to put that one in, so I just put in a regulator that I already had today, just in sort of temporary for now, just to try it out. So if you think it's going to be a plug and play out of the box, not right. You got to get some bits and pieces. So that's one thing. It's not the end of the world, but just one thing to consider. And I did a bit of cutting here. This is just a real thin bit of gal sheet. Cut that, no worries. Camera will focus on that. It was all just done freehand, pretty rough. So camera will focus it all. There you go. That's not a problem. I was around about 80 psi there, and I had it set about halfway on the amps. This is 8mm plate. You see I had a few goes of cutting stuff off there, and that's the last cut I did. Well, I've only done 3 cuts. Pretty rough. Slag's not too bad. You can see I wasn't holding it quite straight. It's on a bit of an angle, so that didn't help things, but that's only 8mm plate. They claim it'll cut up to 12mm plate. I'm not sure about that, but when I cut this, that was flat out, turned up all the way on the amps, and 110 psi on the air. So a bit more practice and a bit better technique. I'll probably be able to do a bit better, I think, cutting, but it is only a cheap machine, so I was mostly getting it just for doing light sheet stuff anyway, 1 to 3mm normally. It'll do that satisfactorily, but the heavier stuff, if you got an oxy torch, it'd be better. I think I can get a much cleaner cut than that with the oxy. So anyway, if I practice with it a bit more, it might get a lot better. But that's where we're at with the little Rossi machine.